Hi guys, welcome to it's close week, but it's not, right? Because we still have a bit of next week to go. And I believe we're going to do a 15-minute Zoom next Tuesday, just to give you guys some closing tips. I know it's been a rough couple of, it's going to be, we're going into the second week of quarantine. And at the same time, I feel like it's very interesting times. We're getting a lot more people on Zooms. I know for me, it's just easier to get people on Zooms because of quarantine, and people are more apt to look at the business because of the situation. We are, suddenly becoming aware that it is easier to even just do Zooms. I didn't have to clean my house. I didn't have to, get rid of the family, any of that. So it's actually made things easier for me. I wonder how many people can agree on that. So I'm excited to have a new guest on our, that's a brand new district manager and qualifications, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that even though this is happening, I just texted a few of you, people are going to be getting laid off. This is a great opportunity for you, for you to share this opportunity with people. I know it may seem like, gosh, how do I do it? We have tools. We have amazing leaders tonight that are going to share their verbiage on how they are here to help people, and how it's a great way to think about it if you're brand new, on changing that mindset of I'm taking from people, and instead putting the mindset on of I'm gifting something away to people that want to either change their life. And it's not going to happen immediately, I would say, but those people with vision will see how this is something that they really need to look at as a plan B, especially right now, so that this doesn't happen again to them. So without, and I say this because, when I promoted to regents, those of you that don't know, we were in a crisis back then, and I just kept sharing. So back then, executives were getting laid off, professionals in a lot of fields were getting laid off, and now we're seeing a lot of people like trainers getting laid off, okay? And those people really, truly belong in Arbonne, because they can have a global business, and they can have, they already have the mindset, the fierce and fearless belief in themselves, and they just need a vehicle. And so I'm glad Debbie's going to talk further more on that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Cynthia, who's going to share some verbiage on what she's doing to help people. I believe it's across the country, right, Cynthia?
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, and if you don't know me, Cynthia Urias, area manager, and already asked me to share a little bit what I am doing, and I have to tell you that I have been almost busy. I've been busier than normal since we've been quarantined. Just I have like a day job too, and just my Arbonne. There's just so many. I feel like there's even more to do now to help people, and our products are in high demand. This business is in high demand. So if you're kind of thinking you're going to wait for this to all pass, you're going to miss the boat, the train, whatever you want to call it. You're missing. Like, this is the time to be planting seeds and to be reaching out to people, because there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear going on, but there are a lot of other people, especially in the Arbonne community, and folks that you surround yourself with. I bet you encounter more people that have a positive outlook. And I went kind of like you were saying, already talking about mindset. It's super important, your mindset, and you may have to work on it every day like we always do, but your mindset right now is so important. And remember that life does not happen to us, it happens for us. So, and I'm just like so hopeful about what's going to come out of this. It's teaching people at all different levels, like the importance of life and so many things, right? And it is scary for some people, and be super grateful wherever you are in your business. you have more than somebody that hasn't started an Arbonne business yet. So be grateful for that, and that you know what you know, and you can help someone, even if you just started your business yesterday. Okay. But I just wanted to talk mindset, be genuine when you're thinking about talking to people, and then when you're actually talking, don't worry that, don't make it about you, right? It's not about you. How can you help people? And think about your sponsor, how you got involved in Arbonne. Are you mad at them? Are you embarrassed that you talked to them? Probably not. You're probably really grateful that they introduced this business to you. So that's how other people are going to feel about you, the right people. And don't spend your time on the wrong people, right? So getting a little off track, but speaking from the heart here. So come from a place of love, like how can you help people? Don't be desperate yourself. Don't feel like, oh my God, I gotta sell during this time. Nobody wants to spend money. All of that. Come from a place of love. How can you help people? Today, I was able to reach out about the immunity booster, just one product. I have about 2 handfuls of people that love that product. I reached out to them. I only, I didn't have a lot of extra time today, but I got through probably 10 people and said, I know you love this. I will take a pre-order. It's probably going to sell out in a couple hours tomorrow. So I have a few people that I'm going to order for them. I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. I'm going to do that, right? And you may think, oh, that's only, a couple hundred QV. It all adds up, you guys. So that's one little thing that you can do right now, right after this call. Send some text, just reach out and make the sacrifice. Get up early and put that order in for people. Get their credit cards now, etc. Right? And if you're not sure about how to do that, talk to your upline. And my God, if you're getting low on immunity boosters, get yourself stocked up. Okay, at least you can share it with other people after you have it yourself, right? But the other thing that I wanted to mention is just, I have, you've probably seen it already, all of in the news, all the healthcare professionals that are sacrificing for so many people. They're on the front lines. And, I have 2 nieces that they both live in Maryland. And we caught up the other day, and both of them work. One works in the children's hospital and the other works in the children's burn unit. And so initially I didn't think they were really involved in this crisis, right? Like really, but they are, right? So they've been shifted around and they are right on the front lines. Both of them are at different hospitals, and they are dealing with sorting people that come in to get tested or not tested, and they have to follow CDC guidelines, and sometimes we think that it makes sense. They have to turn people away. They have to go through all of that. They're being exposed all the time, their entire shifts. And what they're also dealing with are people that aren't sick, that are coming in and they're like pretending to be sick or just to get in the door because they steal gloves. They're trying to steal their masks, and they're stealing the hand sanitizer and like sterile wipes and stuff. So they're dealing with all of that, and it's crazy human behavior going on, this panic, right? So I did what a lot of you've seen, reaching out, taking donations to make little packages for nurses, not just for nurses, but for doctors. And I also have a really good relationship with the convalescent hospital that is right in my neighborhood. And I've actually been playing phone tag with my contact there, but hopefully I will get her tomorrow. But I'm also going to put together, that was fast, I'm going to put together some of these little care packages for them as well and just drop them off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sure that everyone on here knows a nurse or a doctor or a physical therapist, somebody that's right there on the front lines. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm raising money for you. I'm going to do all the work. I'm going to order the products with my discount. I'm taking the donations. I'll put them together. I'm just going to slap them together in a little Ziploc bag, not fancy, and deliver them to them. And they're going to take them in to their hospitals. So or their clinics or whatever, and just reach out and just ask them, is there anything else we can do for you? You know, because I'm thinking a fizz, a protein bar, and a hydration is a great little package. You know, my niece is saying they don't even have time to find a shaker cup and put a protein powder in there and shake it up at work. So they would rather have a protein bar. And so, great, that's what I'm doing. You know, there's a few different combinations going around. Whatever works for you. Don't waste too much time thinking about it. Just do, right? Just do, and reach out to people. You know, I'm also reaching out to my network that have been really, really supportive of my adopted grandparents every year. So I'm reaching out to them and say, hey, can you, you know, $15 here, $20 here, whatever. I got somebody that I haven't talked to in about a year. He just donated $200. And it's like, oh, gives me the chills. You know, like people are out there, they want to help, and some people just don't know how. So be that middleman, you know, and if you can do something like that, that's okay. Check in with your neighbor. Just, I think even more than ever, we want to be just good people in the community, and we don't want to be these pushy network marketers, especially now. You know, so I think that's all I want to say, you know, and if you're not sure what to do, just be yourself, and you can just say, I want to help you, I don't know what to do. Tell me what you need, you know, make it about other people, not about you. Don't worry about what they might think, because then you're making it about you. All right, I will stop there. Thank you. Karena, right?
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Am I frozen?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Karena Franco, and I am an area manager and independent consultant with Arbonne. And I was asked to speak today. Artie just wanted me to share a few things with you guys. But before I do that, I actually wanted to share that back in February, when I was on my AIT trip with Arbonne, I got a message from my newest consultant, Leilani Baez, and she was ready to do the 30-day program. And I had been asking her to do this program with me for about a year, but the timing was, you know, never right. And so I remember the day actually, it was February 8th. She messaged me, she's like, I'm ready to do the program. And I was like, okay, let's, you know, get you signed up. So we signed her up, and 2 weeks into her program, she actually had amazing results. She was loving the products. She, you know, like I said, she was just loving the results. And so I had been asking her to come to an Arbonne meeting with me, you know, within those 2 weeks. I think I asked her like 3 times. So it was probably super annoying to her, but she, you know, she couldn't come. She's super busy, and I was finally able to get her to come to our last recognition meeting. And I remember in the meeting, she actually like kind of nudged me. She's like, I'm going to do this with you. And I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, well, we'll talk after. You know, we carpooled together that day. And so, so she signed up that night, and she actually signed up as a preferred client first, and then she upgraded to a consultant. And, you know, we did our 30-day together, we finished it together, but it's just kind of funny how the universe works. So this actually, you know, she signed up as a consultant 3 weeks ago. And I truly believe that God put Arbonne into her life, you know, right before this pandemic, because I actually got this text message from her yesterday, and I'm just going to quickly read it to you guys. She said, my mom's floor is now the COVID floor at Lakewood Regional. Currently have all patients with COVID, and the nurses are overwhelmed. I wanted to do small care packages with fizz sticks, nutrition bars, protein shakes, and hydration packs, and the nurses are very overwhelmed. A few nurses panicked yesterday and had to be sent home. So, you know, like when I got that message, it gave me the chills, because what do we do as an Arbonne community? We come together, right? And she just joined 3 weeks ago. She probably has no idea, you know, what kind of community we are, but because I knew the type of community we were, I was like, okay, let's do something, like let's act fast. So within 24 hours, we actually raised between uplines, downlines, sidelines, everybody in between, you know, we raised $1,565 in 24 hours. That's super powerful. And I told Leilani, I was like, okay, we have so many donations, and I just wanted her, I really just want to say thank you to everyone from the bottom of my heart, you know, for everyone that stepped in. And I actually texted her today and I asked her, you know, do you mind just sharing, you know, she knows these women and men and women on a more of a personal level. So I just wanted to ask her if she could just share a little bit more details on how these care packages will be distributed and what this means for the healthcare workers who are in the front of the line. And I mean, we went to grade school together. Lakewood Regional is right next to the school that I went to for 9 years, you know, so it's close to home. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Leilani, who is a mommy of 3. She's a full-time employee. She's also a nursing student at night. And I know she goes to school like 2 days a week. So she's super, super busy. And she, as of last night, is in district manager qualifications. So congratulations on that. I'm so excited for you. So take it away, girl.
Hi, I'm Leilani, and I'm glad I joined Arbonne because of you, Karena. I really love the products and the results. I love the fizz sticks. I haven't had coffee since probably January, so that's a good plus. My skin cleared up. I have tons of energy with my kids. Usually, well, since I work from home, I usually just lounge. And then after joining the 30 days, I just want to get up, walk around, and walk the block. I've never seen so many people walk my block before today. Also, I want to thank everybody that has donated for the care packages. My mom spoke with the director of the heart floor, and he's also the director of nursing at Lakewood, and he wants to say thank you for everything that you guys have done. Also, with all of these care packages that we are distributing, it's going to cover my mom's floor, going to cover CCU, which is cardiac, and ICU. So we're going to cover 3 departments in the hospital, both day and night shift. And I can't thank you guys enough for helping out, and Karena also for just joining in, and for your mom helping out too. I want to say thank you. And my reason why for joining Arbonne is just to have a happy and healthier life and a longer life. And I think that's it. Was there anything else that I should share?
No, just I think I kind of shared a little bit about you, but Leilani and I forgot to share. We went to school from, when did you go to St. Pancratius?
6th grade.
Okay, so we went to school from 6th to 8th grade. But Lakewood Regional is right next door to St. Pancratius. So like when she texted me that, it was really emotional. Because I know her mom and I know her grandparents and all that too. So the fact that Arbonne is able to make such a huge difference, it means a lot. So thank you guys again. And I don't know who was supposed to go after.
I think it's Debbie.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know now. I think we can end the call. I can't follow that. I'm going to cry. Actually, it was priority tearing up. So I'm going to try to move quickly. Thank you guys. Thank you both for that. Nice to meet you, Leilani, and congratulations. Oh, okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about verbiage. I'm going to spew a little bit as fast as I can. But most of all, if you haven't listened to ENVP Debbie Neal's SoundCloud, I think very recent, it's also on the Go for Gold page. Absolutely, please do that. Because she talks about this, and regardless of what we say, the reality is you don't need verbiage. Speak from your heart, speak, from belief. And if we all need to work on belief day and night, especially right now. But if it comes from belief, from your heart, and from a servant place, then there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. So listen to that and read every day. But so I know there's conflicting thoughts going on out there, right? And social media is a huge place for us to not only build a business, but to serve people right now. So, whatever you're using, Instagram, Facebook, Alignable, LinkedIn, use those things to look for the people. But when you're going in for social media, go in, spend time with a purpose and with a servant heart, and skip the distractions, right? Yes, stay informed from informed sources that you seek out and move on, right? But when you go into social media, go in with a purpose to serve, and you will find people to serve. If somebody is offering a free ballet class on Facebook and for $5 donations, clearly dance teachers are in need, right? Look at those cues and look for people, more people like that, right? So for example, you can go on LinkedIn and search for people that are dance instructors, or like, you know, we obviously know the like personal trainers like Artie mentioned. So look for personal trainers that you can serve. Go into Alignable, go into Instagram. On Instagram, you can search hashtag personal trainer. If they're a personal trainer, they're hashtagging that, right? And you can see a ton of personal trainers, for example, and go through the list and see who you can serve. And again, it doesn't matter what you say at the end of the day. If it comes from a servant heart, it doesn't matter, right? But let me go through a couple examples and tweak it, of course, to the person, tweak it to you, but these are just examples, and tweak it to what type of a relationship or no relationship, right? Because it may be somebody that is a friend. It may be somebody that I sort of know, but we're social media friends. It may be somebody that I've never met before and just friending them, or maybe never met before, befriended them a year ago, right? So you tweak it to the type of person. So for example, these are some examples of what I've sent out in the last like 24 hours probably. So this is to a friend. Hey amiga, I hope you and the familia are doing well and safe during these impactful times. I wanna let you know that I am open to helping in any way. You know, I have my digital health and wellness business, which I am so grateful for, especially right now, and it's allowing me to help even more. I can help you or someone you know with health, stronger immune system, or with building a digital business like mine. So many have income loss right now, and I feel it's my duty to at least offer. If you or someone you know can benefit from joining a Zoom online to learn about either the health side or income side of what I do, let me know and I'll send you either a Zoom link /time happening almost daily in parentheses, or a video. And if I can just help with delay, I can. Gracias por tu tiempo. Thank you for your time. Maybe it's somebody that I know less so, right? So for example, I might tweak it to start a little bit differently, or tweak it to, I see your kids, you know, I see this, whatever you see about them. So this one's a little bit different. Hi there, I hope you and your family and business all find yourselves well. I know we hardly know each other, and I'm reaching out because I know many are being impacted right now, and if I can offer help, I would be honored to. You may or may not know that I have a health and wellness business, yada, yada, yada. Right? The rest is similar. But then again, maybe it's somebody that I don't know at all. Hi there, I hope you and your family and business all find yourselves well. I know we don't know each other, and I felt a tug in my heart to reach out because I know many are being impacted right now, and blah, blah, blah. Right? Some people I've said, I know friends who are in your industry and are, you know, and are suffering, you know, financial loss. So whatever it might be that you're noticing. So I'm tweaking it to, of course, the person, how well I know them. So there's just some examples. Artie has great verbiage that she's posted as well. I'll read Artie's that she sent me recently. Hey everyone, I hope you are well and keeping safe. These are crazy times, difficult times, and we're all trying to figure out what to do next. I want to let you know I am here to help. As some of you already know, I have an online business with a major health and wellness company. And then she put in a note, if you just started your business, just say, I just started an online business with a major health and wellness company. Like many of you, I have been through multiple challenges in my life. I feel so fortunate that right now I have this business and have these products to offer people. If I can help you with your health, with your immune system, or in creating an extra income by having your own online business, please let me know. I would be honored to do that. And I'm sure you know at least a few people who could benefit from knowing what the brand and the business that I represent. So please connect us. Thanks for listening. Stay well. So those are just some examples. And again, my tip is just to be really genuine, speak with belief and from a servant heart. And if you have cracks in your belief, which it's okay, fill yourself with lots of positivity, reading and listening day and night these days, and use social media with a purpose to really see who you can serve. And it won't come from a place of opportunism or anything like that. So thank you guys, and thanks Artie for asking me to share. And I'm moving on and passing it to Blanca Angelica Reese Schaefer.
Da, 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 da. Thank you, Debbie, for those. And I'm sure Artie or you will share them on your team page. And if you send them over to me, I'll send them up. I'll share them on my team page. So thank you for that. The word that I picked up from every single speaker today was connection, connectivity. And as universe, that's how we're all connecting right now. One song, one verse, right? And and it's all happening like this right now. People have that time. I took a walk. Well, we've been taking walks every day, and I see people gardening. It's interesting. Like, whoa, I've never seen those people there. We're currently painting. Well, not us. We have amazing workers helping us paint the property here, and I take the time to look out and just the connection. And I saw a neighbor visiting the other neighbor across the street from like where the street is, and they're like, how are you, like back and forth. And that connection is so important. But to wrap it up with closing this meeting, I'm very thankful for the connection we all have here. I love to always close, or if ever it's my turn to train, I love doing what you, like Debbie, like sharing that specific verbiage. I love sharing specific things. Today, I'm going to focus on why we want to continue to build our business, because I know people that are stopping their business because they don't know what's going to happen. And I see people running like crazy building their business because they don't know what's going to happen. It could be either way. So which way is going to benefit more people? Which way will benefit you in the long run for your business, of course, but also the people that we could potentially be impacting right now during this impact we're all going through. So I'm currently reading this book here, High Performing Habits. I love it. And there's one thing that I read today where I'm at, and it's about vision and connection. And if we're not connected, back to the word connection, if we're not connected to our vision, it's so easy to put the things we're doing to the side. It's so easy. That's why I really think it's so important to have just people, who said it earlier, being surrounded by people. I think it was Cynthia or you, Debbie, being surrounded by people that have that attitude of like, we're doing this. When you surround yourself with those people, the people that are filled with solutions, maybe they don't have a lot of resources, but they're very resourceful. You become that way as well. And there's this thing here that I read that is very true. It says, when someone becomes disconnected from the future and their contribution to it, they underperform. We stop. If we don't see anything in front of us, let's not get complacent. That's one, okay? But where we are right now is what's real, right now in this moment. But there has to be some sort of excitement and vision for where we're going. So they have nothing to get excited about tomorrow. So they stop caring about the details today, and everything is in the details. That is why it is so vital that leaders continually engage their teams, their families in conversations about tomorrow. If you are speaking life into yourself, your team is whoever's around you, and Arbonne and your neighbors. And that's what I see as a team, the community. And if you're having a tough time speaking it to yourself, then it's time to really get back into the connection. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. Then it's really time to get back. Look, I almost got disconnected. It's time to get connected. And you'll know the symptoms of that. It's when I know the symptoms for me is that I start just doing stuff that has nothing to do with my goals. I do what Debbie just said. I go on there to reach out to a few people, and I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, a new recipe, da 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 da. And then all of a sudden it's 30 minutes later. What the heck did I just do? So let's just be very mindful in catching ourselves in that, because we all have visions. We all have whys, and our whys must be way bigger. If you remember that book, Get Over Your Damn Self, one woman, she could, the author's name asked her, what is your why? She's like, well, I want to help my family. And she's like, really? You know, and because if you really want to help your family, you're not moving, you're not doing, you're not reaching what's going on. And the deeper she went into the layers of her real why, this woman, is that she really wanted to see if she was capable of making something massive happen, of creating like a huge impact. And she really believed she wasn't capable of doing that. So dig deep in the layers of you and see if there's this story you have down there that is probably the one holding. There you go, girl, get over your damn self. That's a great book, because it's like, it's really pulling the BS out of you like crazy. You know, I love things that do that really, really call me on stuff. And so someone saying social media tunes you out. It's good and it's bad. So make sure we're using it for good, right? And dig really deep in the layers of you and find out, why am I not reaching out to that person and being straight up? Why am I like dancing around it and kind of saying, well, I have this thing, if you're interested, let me know. Okay, well, we'll be in touch. Why am I just doing that? Why am I not just saying, I want you to build this with me because I think it'd be amazing because XYZ. Will you hear about it? Why am I not sounding that way? Why am I doing it this way? Why am I lying and saying, oh, you don't have to build much. You just have to just post a few things on social media and then you get paid. The products sell themselves. Why did I just say that? Why did I say that? That's how I call BS on myself. Like, why did I say that? It's not true. It takes work to build this business. It takes self-reflection. It takes leadership. Why am I lying? Why am I BSing? I'm scared. Why am I scared? Call yourself on that BS and let's get into action and really attach yourself to someone that's really moving and shaking so that you can start creating that momentum. Okay. So that's my advice that I'm taking for me. I hope it works for some of you guys or all of you. I really hope you guys take it and then you just accommodate it for who you are. And yeah, doubt setting in, Debbie, girl, you know it. Thank you to all the speakers. And that's my piece. Peace.